Grief is a hard thing. Loss is a very difficult thing. But I think Avigail would want us to all look inside and see, what are we grateful for? What can we do better? How can we live our life a little bit better? Because we don't have a guarantee for anything in life. We can't guarantee even if we'll live tomorrow. Hello, and thank you for joining our podcast, Hope to Recharge, a show that is designed to bring hope, inspiration, motivation, and some practical tips to those that are battling depression and anxiety, and to those that are supporting loved ones that are going through the journey in this difficult time of depression and anxiety. I'm here to tell you, you are not alone, and we will live beyond depression and anxiety. We will share our stories, one story at a time. In a world of mental health, together is better. I'm your host, Matana. Thank you for tuning in. Hello and happy Thursday, attitude of gratitude. Last week we discussed the idea of receiving gratitude graciously when someone thanks you. How do you react to it? Do you say you're welcome graciously? Do you say with pleasure? Or do you minimize the act of kindness that they are thanking you for? And I want to tell you that ever since I spoke about it on this podcast, I got the platform to allow me to really notice where I'm falling short. I really tried very hard this week to accept every thank you with graciousness, if that's a word. I hope it is a word. But to accept the thank you graciously. And I'm improving, and I thank you for listening and giving me a place to speak out loud and to think out loud and to welcome my inner growth as we go along on this podcast. I see the needle moving a little bit and improving with me receiving gratitude from others. Today, I'm going to speak about something that I did on my birthday. It was my birthday this week. I turned 43. The day I turned 43 was a very sad day for me because my first cousin, 48 years old, passed away from cancer. She fought a very long battle for many years, and Avigail Pupko, Rock, passed away Saturday night in Israel. Maybe it was even early Sunday morning, and she left behind a husband, 5 children, and a lot of us that are going to miss her. She was a brilliant mind, always with a smile. She traveled around giving her insight on the Torah, on the Bible. She was very pro-women, very pro-living life in the right way. She was a very special woman, really special woman. And I want to dedicate this episode to her. She is the daughter of my father's only brother. My father has one brother and a few sisters, but one brother. His name is Moshe, and we were very close. And my father, when he heard about the passing, he came to the funeral and he told my uncle one thing: please don't let this passing take away your smile. And when I heard that, I was very shocked. I was really shocked. And I'm like, isn't that like an inappropriate time to tell somebody not to take away their smile of life? So apparently my father's grandfather lost a child while my father's grandfather was alive. And ever since he buried his own child, he lost his smile. He lost his happiness. He was a very happy man, and he just lost the gift of happiness in life. My uncle responded to my father and saying, I hope I won't. She would not want me to. She would want me to be happy. She would want me to continue smiling. I need to live my life to the fully for her, the way she wants me, to continue her legacy. On my birthday, I found it was really hard, since it was the day of her burial. I found it very hard to celebrate. It was really hard for me. It was hard for me because I wasn't there. I was hearing from everyone from Israel about the funeral. And it was just hard to process the idea that she is gone. I decided to do what my uncle said she would not want me to. So I took my birthday as an opportunity to see the grateful life that I had and to make a list of 43 things that I'm grateful for over the 43 years that I'm living. Find one thing a year that I stuck in my mind that I'm grateful for. This journey was really interesting to me because I forgot about so many episodes that happened in my life. And as I was writing down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as I was growing older with the writing it down, the memory was fresher than the older years of mine when I was younger, way back. And I needed to do really memory search until I found what I was really grateful for that year, like an episode that I can say, this is what I'm grateful for in that year. And it brought an abundance of gratitude because so many different episodes started popping into my head that I forgot about or that I don't think about or I haven't addressed in decades. This exercise of writing my gratitude really took the grief into an abundance of gratitude and understanding that so many times in my life, I went through episodes that I didn't know if it would be good or bad or scary or hurtful. I didn't know how I would overcome it. And looking back, I see what I became from all the challenges. And grief is a hard thing. Loss is a very difficult thing. Very difficult thing. But I think Avigail would want us to all look inside and zoom into our lives and see what are we grateful for? What can we do better? How can we live our life a little bit better? Because we don't have a guarantee for anything in life. We can't guarantee even if we'll live tomorrow. So I invite you to do a gratitude list. It could be 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 things in honor of Avigail, and look into your life. She doesn't have her life here on this world anymore. Take the opportunity to zoom into your life that you have right now and that you had. Focus on the grateful list, even in grief, even in sadness, even when times are very tough. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here for me, for all of you that supported me through this hard week. I really appreciate your support. I appreciate your listening. Please visit us on our website, hopetorecharge.com. We would love to hear what you think. You can join our Facebook group, be a part of our community of spreading hope to the world and attitude of gratitude. Have a great day. Thank you for joining us and taking the time to listen. I really appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe button so you can hear further episodes. If you are listening to us on iTunes, please leave feedback and ratings below. Let us know if there's any topic that you would like to hear from us in the future. Bye till next time.